Sports betting brother, and hey, bring it up, and thanks for stopping by. My name is Boyd, and I'm a data analyst with OddsJam.com, where we teach you how to bet like a sharp. And today we're talking about how to bet on player props and how to do good things with strategies and tips and things that you can incorporate right away and get some player prop winnings on your side. So let's take a look. All right, guys, first things first, I would start over at OddsJam. Of course, OddsJam.com is a betting tool that you can use to identify mathematically profitable bets. This is a markets-driven approach, right? The opposite of that would be to do a bottom-up approach where you have your own models, your own stats, your own information that you've scraped from the web, and you put together and you weighted them out. But to me, that's kind of like a temperature gauge on a jet. It's nice, but far missing a lot of information you could use. So again, picked out a game here, kind of random. I'm gonna do this at random, organically as we go through it. So I would actually head over here to the markets tab. Now the player props are not a main market bet. A main market bet would be like a money line, point spread, and a total. So if you're looking at a player prop bet, you'd go over here and identify. Maybe you want to look at the player points, rebounds, and assists. So you'd hit that. And it's going to open up and show you all the different pricing. All right, so here we go. As I was mentioning pricing, you're going to see, again, the various sports books here that are offering the players' rebounds and assists points here on the Charlotte Knicks game. As we scroll down, you can see the players off on the left-hand side with the information for them. And what you're looking for, some of the market makers, OddsJam Perfect Line here is going to line up with this tab, and you have some other, Thrive and companies that you're going to want to kind of monitor and see where they stand in their pricing. So again, you can see OddsJam Perfect Lines minus 116 here on the under with Evan Fournier. As you scroll down, you can see some other games that may stand out to take a look at relative to the pricing again. Possibly, again, Emmanuel quickly on this over 17.5. It's priced really well at minus 105 and also at MGM, whereas, you get at Price Picks and Underdog, you have the little higher line, and just again as a tool to help you do the research on where the market is, where the market stands, where everyone is sort of pricing these assets at for you to buy at different prices. And so again, this is just kind of an idea to gauge where you want to be or where you don't want to be potentially on. Here's like a nice buy here on the under with Kelly Oubre. Again, you can pick this up at plus 100 at Bet Rivers. OddsJam has this at a minus 125. So that would be a bet you could take a look at. Again, helping you identify the wager, identify the price, and the best sports book for that. So that's what I would do, and that's how I would use this tool to identify a bet right there under 25.5 on Kelly Oubre for this particular game. And that's one aspect or avenue of how you do the. All right, guys, I want to do another example just as a random scenario to show you again how easy it is to research and how easy it is to identify some opportunities for you to wager. And again, I'm just going to go down through here, pull up a random game again, and show you again how simple that is. And maybe you actually have a game or a target, a player prop that you want to check out the pricing on. Maybe you have one in your mind you think is a good one, and let's just pop over here to this Miami Heat Portland Trailblazers game and pick one out, and I'll show you again one more example of how easy it is. So here we go. Let's say you had a couple of player props you wanted to check out in this particular game, and let's head over to player points. Let's just say that you had a couple players you wanted to take a look at and see about any value that might be available on a wager. And again, here you have the player points with the sports books, all the different players here on the over and unders of the prospective players. And as we scroll down here again, you're looking at the market makers, the OddsJam Perfect Line here, and you're trying to be under this number. So this is a good example right here, minus 115 on the under 8.5 points for Caleb Martin. You can see the best odds are minus 115. That's the best odds. That's what you want. That's what you're shopping for. Boom, you can get that here. You can get that here. Why would you place a bet say here at minus 135 when you can pay minus 115 and get this? And it's also well under the OddsJam Perfect Line and well under some of the other books that are making offerings at a higher number. So that would be a good bet right there, that under 8.5 Caleb Martin, kind of a no-brainer. So again, this is doing the homework on your own, doing the homework under your own research. Another one here, under 16.5 Jeremy Grant. Again, you can pay minus 115 at MGM here. Very good opportunity. Again, OddsJam Perfect lands at minus 148. That's a doozy. That's a big one. That's good, right? Just again, this is what you're doing. You're hunting and looking for the outliers, the pricing outliers. Another one here is Josh Hart. You know, you got a minus 142 with OddsJam, the perfect line. It's a minus 115 at several places. So that would be another one to consider, just because you're getting a better price and you're beating the price offering of the market making books. That's how to do it. That's how you find these opportunities. You don't just kind of randomly go in and make a wager and then get a bad price and be part of the typical losing rotation. But this is how you do it. That's one avenue. I'm going to show you another one coming up next. Hunt. All right, guys, more player prop betting strategies and tips coming up, and this is where we're going to go take another route and identify some mathematically profitable wagers. Again, back at OddsJam, we're going to go to the Tools tab here and head down to the positive EV page. Now, the positive expected value page is going to show us some opportunities, some random opportunities with the markets where they currently are, and it's going to show us the percent edge, and we'll take a look at that. All right, guys, here we go. Here's another gold mine of opportunity. And really, this takes a lot of the thinking out of it for you. Let's start at the very top where you have a 7.46% perceived edge here. And it's helping you identify the amount you would wager based on your Kelly criterion. I believe this is set at about 1,000. So again, it's helping you identify the amount of money you would wager. Here's the game. Today's game is going to be Charlotte Hornets versus the New York Knicks. First half total under 113.5 at Fox, getting plus 100, whereas the no vig odds lines at minus 116. My gosh, is a 12% market width, 12% market width. It's just an unheard of opportunity. You would hammer that and move very happily onto that. You'd hit this plus sign, and you could quickly and easily add this wager to your bet tracker, and onward and upward go do another one. Of course, you're going to place that bet at the sports book, but this is how you would identify quick positive EV bets. All right, so we'd head back to the positive EV bets page, and again, we could scroll down through here. You can see you have a little bit of hockey, a little bit of NBA, a little bit of everything. You got some college football coming up here that it's going to show you from the percentage down. I typically like to stay in the 2-3% and higher range, just as if it's at that level, I'm pretty much hitting it. And it's showing you again the wager, the amount you would wager, the sports book, the bet type, the market width, everything you need to know about this. So it really takes a lot of the guessing out of it, because this is a markets driven approach, and saves so much time, so much energy, is so much more profitable consistently. And this is just the way to go. At the positive EV page is where it's at, hands down, period, next. All right, guys, there you have it. That's how you pick player props. That's your strategy. That's your betting tip, and it's hands down the way to go. Now, you can have some stats and some information handy if you want to kind of double check some things just to get some averages. I hit some of the Phoenix Suns games last night, or Phoenix Suns props last night, and that was helpful just to have a few of the stats just to kind of cross check and double check what I was seeing on the positive EV page, and also throughout the player markets page. So again, that's how you do it. It's quick, it's easy, it's consistent, and very profitable. So again, make sure you like the video, make sure you share. We're gonna have more content very, very soon. So thanks for stopping by. Let's go make some mathematical money. Next.